Welcome back, you're watching Storyboard. Coca-Cola has had another good year at Cannes. It picked up a Grand Prix for its Happy ID campaign and its seminar stressed on the importance of real-time marketing. I caught up with Ivan Pollard to understand the latest innovations from Coke, wearable technology and the growing importance of PR. Listen in. Thank you so much for joining me on this show. First question to you. So what will be the biggest themes that you have spotted this year? I mean, it's only day 3 and day 2 for you.
But, day 2 for me, day 3. So maybe the first big theme, I think, is the re-emergence of creativity. That for a while, being creative use of technology has been kind of like one of the things that has been winning the awards. I think now we're starting to take for granted the possibilities of technology. And what we want now is the emergence of great technological solutions, great media solutions.
That's actually helping and advancing creativity.
But beautiful creativity. Yeah. So I think the craft and the skill and the beauty that goes into a well-told story is coming back to the forefront. So that's theme number 1. Theme number 2 is kind of like about the fact that digital needs to disappear from our language.
Okay.
It's virtually impossible now to imagine
life without it.
Life without digital, and digital's embedded in everything. I mean, it's a capability that allows us to address things, to adapt them, to action them more easily. So I think there's been this theme about taking digital to be kind of like embedded in all, rather. I mean, the festival will have to think about the cyber lions and how they will go. So that's the second thing, and it's related. So the rise of creativity, digital in everything, and then for us, the idea that real-time marketing is now becoming a reality. It's becoming something we talked about for a few years. So those three topics, the rise of creativity, digital in everything, and real-time becoming real.
And what about location technology and wearable technology? Because that is something that is becoming quite a buzzword.
Yeah, so I think that's our next kind of like iteration. We have what I think is really difficult inside technology and all the things that are possible is to work out how to weave them together and then select what you need to do because it's effective for you. So we have, for the last 2-3 years, we've been working on what we call our Slumdog strategy, to borrow from the movie and film. How do we weave together social, location-based technologies, URL websites, mobile data, operational platforms, gaming, search, and then underneath it a layer of measurement. So location-based is coming next, driven by data. But we need to have the capability embedded in our system to be able to understand how to act in real time and to be able to serve things in the right way. And pretty obviously, when we say mobile, I think that is going to stretch to wearable technologies. We're going to see more and more intelligent wearable technologies. Okay. So things that help us make decisions.
And how will Coca-Cola be leveraging all of those? I mean, how will you be taking your campaigns to another level using those?
So at the low end, what we need to be able to do is know that you're thirsty, you're standing at the bus stop, and we can inspire you with something to go step into the 7-Eleven behind you and buy a thumbs up or buy a Coke. Okay. Yeah? At the top end, how do we start to weave together biometric data about how you're feeling right now, how you're hydrated, how dry your skin is, how much you've moved today, and all that sort of stuff, and use that to help you, inform you about what's the appropriate thing to drink from our company right now.
But coming to communication, sometimes these things go viral and they do very well. I mean, the vending machine commercial in the India Park one did fantastically well for you. But then there are some which, sort of die a slow death or they go unnoticed. And how do you, take a call? Then, you pre-test these pieces of communication. What is the process like?
So the process is, actually, that's a very good question. The process is one of kind of almost like, to go back to Wendy's speech, real-time testing. You know pretty quickly if what you're saying resonates with people and what you're doing has authenticity and truth behind it, and people will tell you. Honestly, if something's not working, we stop pushing because people will tell us to. And I think some of our really big programs obviously get talked about. I think testing in the way that we used to test a TV commercial has got to change. but we certainly sample. Imagine sampling our communications programs with real people who really know what they're talking about, have a real point of view, tend to be younger rather than older, just because of the way that they're all wired together. And we'll know very quickly whether we're on something. And the thing that's real interesting is be prepared to change. We go around this idea that for any given business opportunity or challenge, we have to start with our paid media, our owned media first. So think what you can do with a bottle. So hence, Share a Coke going around the world was thinking packaging first. It can't do everything you want it to. What can earned media do? PR, good old-fashioned PR, as well as social. What can our shared partnerships do with our customers, the fast food restaurants, the bars, the big supermarkets, and then what should we do with paid? But the real trick is through owned, earned, shared and paid. What's the appropriate mix to solve the problem?
You sort of preempted my question when you said PR. So how important has that become in this context?
So I think PR is kind of like one of those fantastic traditional skills that we've kind of forgotten about because it doesn't feel technical or digital. The real trick, though, is we're changing into the stories that have the ability to be retold by others. So stories that really engage, that people want to pass on, is becoming the new currency. And guess who is really good at being able to craft a story that other people want to tell? Your PR function. So
they're part of the team from the beginning now.
Yeah, right from the beginning.
Being at the last.
They decide what we should tell rather than tell what we've decided.
Some great insights there from the world's top marketers. With that, it's a wrap on the show. Stay connected though. We're on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and there's also the brands page at firstbiz.com. Until next week then, thanks for watching.